Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. This one is going to be on British Bulldog SummerSlam 92. So Bulldog is the weekend card. He's obtainable in Showdown. Looks from what the blog shows to be grindable. So does this plate. Looks to be grindable. So we'll cover that more in a second here. He's a new gen showboat. Let's take a look. He's aggressive. He has the new gen link. Gems do 10% more damage in the stock gear. SummerSlam 92. He's a coach. At 15k, receive 20% less damage from botch gems. Pretty situational coach. Don't know when I would use that right now. Maybe at a later date that will be something we use, but right now, no. Let's talk about his plate. Bulldog plate. This is available, I would assume, in the final milestone, which again looks grindable. Looks like probably, depending on how many superstars you have, maybe 600, 700 matches in its current state, and you can max Showdown and get yourself this plate as well without spending or anything like that. Whenever you create 10 or more reinforced gems, increase your yellow gem damage by 25% and your red gem damage by 75% for 3 turns. Pretty nice skill plate. So we're going to have that equipped for the duration. I do have a maxed out gem damage 30%, not quite maxed out yellow move damage medal, and nothing else too exciting for the strap. Okay, so that's what we're looking like there. And I'm actually going to go ahead and run my favorite moveset first. Delayed vertical suplex, 6 MP yellow, deal 80k damage, and make 35 reinforced gems into red gems. Lifting overhead press slam, 8 MP red, deal 89k damage, and choose 5 columns to make into reinforced gems. And the standing drop kick, 6 MP red, deal 71k damage, and choose 4 gems to make into yellow gems. Also, like always, going to be running feud setup for these. So we're going to have 2 red MP trainers. I don't know why Bray is on there. Apparently I spaced that. So we're going to go with Sting and Butch. You could use any of the +2 red guys and still be turn 1 for feud if you don't have both MP trainers. And also this is supposed to be Typhoon here. So since Bulldog is going to be grindable for free, people of all potential roster levels, talents, are going to be able to get him. So I thought I would use all trainers that everyone should have. He was free, and Sting at points has been free, no longer available. But so if you've been playing the game a while, you should absolutely have all these trainers. You can duplicate this setup, no problem, nothing too crazy. And this is my favorite moveset. Of course, if you have it, Yoko maxed with 100% reinforced gem damage coach would be the way to go here. Also, Stacy Keebler, 2200 flat red gem damage could be used as well. And yeah, let's take a look. We're going to go against Ivar on the road. I do think, guys, especially if you don't have like a really good showboat, so if you've missed chases on like Zombie Lashley and Montez Ford, you don't want to miss Bulldog at all, as he'll be a huge addition to your roster. And make sure you grab the plate. Just 1 yellow match will do. So very little chance of cascading even for me. And then you're going to get to choose your 5 columns. We're going to take this one. We can get 2 red. Extra red, rather. And now we're going to make them red. Of course, the skill plate went off, buffing the red gem damage. And you can see 1.8 million with completely obtainable trainers, nothing too crazy. Like I said, guys, especially if you've missed Ford and Lashley, you're going to want to make sure you get this, grind for it, go get the plate. Going to be a huge addition to a lot of rosters out there. Also, it's new gen, so very useful era to have as well. So that is my favorite build set. Go grind, get the Bulldog skill plate as well as him, and it's going to be super useful. Let's check out the other two builds I have remaining. Some potential there, but I do like this first one the most. So this next one I would run with double armor and a cheap shot. Gonna bring all new moves in here. Not that one though. This one. So we're gonna have the running power slam finisher. Deal 112k damage and choose 7 gems to make into black gems. Pin the opponent, that's 10 MP yellow. Diving clothesline, 7 MP yellow, deal 91k damage and deal 315k bleed damage to your opponent for 3 turns. So that's going to end up being 900k in bleed. And then the Samoan drop, deal 69k damage and increase your yellow MP by 8. That's 6 MP black. So we're going to obviously take advantage of the bleed. So we're going to put Seth Rollins in here. Very strong bleed. I believe it's the strongest every turn bleed in the game right now. I could be wrong about that. For sure, overall, I think it's the strongest bleed. What's RVD? RVD has a really strong bleed too. This is, I think, 1 turn though. So, if charge, you want to get Bray in here. I know it's really close to RVD, so. And, I mean, we want to try and get a little more damage on the finisher so we can get more ticks on the bleed. No idea how often that's really going to work, especially without the extra armor and stuff. But this way you guys can see it. That's my one issue with this build. While the bleed is very strong, your opponent's going to probably kick out that first time. It does recycle, so there is that. So obviously this move right away gets everything loaded. Gonna pop that bleed. And the move damage is really good on these two. And then we're gonna hit the finisher, which will choose black gems and recycle. We'll try and set up some cascade here. And successfully do that for sure. Nice cascade. So 650k. There's the bleed for 577k. Another one. And he couldn't kick out. The bleeds did their job. That's going to be really hard to keep people down in feud. However, if we ever get a really big bleed line bonus and stuff, like we do once in a while, that's going to be super interesting. Like I said, it does recycle really easily, so I mean, especially the second time through, you're doing a lot of damage, a lot of drainage, that sort of thing. So I do like that build too. It's kind of neat. Let's check out the last move set, which will be the remaining move you guys haven't seen, the Snowfall gem here, which is the monkey flip, 8 MP. Deal 91k damage and choose a 5x1 area to make into snowfall gems. Should probably switch my screen here for you guys. Again, you definitely would want the skill plate for this one. We are gonna get NWO Ted in here. We got Bray. Then we're gonna use Braun for yellow gem damage. Captain Rubberbeard, Beef Stroganoff, 25% more yellow. Then Santa Hogan for flat 2200 gem damage. Yeah, and I do like the first build the best, but it is nice there is some versatility here. And you know, just thinking about this, I didn't switch this. This should be cheap shot instead of the Bulldog plate, because the Bulldog plate doesn't do anything for us because we're not making reinforced gems. I was supposed to switch it to the cheap shot and I didn't there. Apologies, guys. So you throw the snowfall gems out. It turns everything beneath it yellow. It doesn't say in the description. It does turn it yellow. 3, 4. We're gonna get a little bit cute because it didn't turn that. So we're gonna just do this. Make a row break. There we go. You can see this one does 1,000,000. The first one is so much better damage-wise. That's really the way to go. But it is nice to have these options, and creating a wall of yellow gems that recycles is not a bad thing, for sure. So that's Bulldog. Really solid showboat. A lot of fun. Very useful for new gen. And he can do some bleed, he can do some snowfall, and he can do some reinforce. I do like this first one the best, for sure. Especially with the skill plate. Again, if you've missed Montez and if you missed Zombie Lashley, this weekend is definitely your chance to go get yourself a top damage showboat with this plate. And I think in feud with a really good setup and stuff, you should be able to clear probably like 2.5 mil. If you have Hall of Fame Yoko, that's going to do a bunch more for you too, maxed out. Keep in mind this was bare bones, so I think it can definitely make a big difference for your roster. So let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and share as that really helps me out. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching, and good luck out there.